Think there's a foolproof way to win big in sports betting? Think again. Becoming a successful sports bettor isn't about luck or quick wins. It's about strategy, knowledge, and experience. Part of gaining these necessary skills is to learn which strategies to apply and when to implement them. In this video, we've compiled 10 quick betting tips and strategies that will move you towards being a stronger, more successful bettor over time. Like anything worth doing, achieving a better sports betting winning percentage takes both time and perseverance. Sports betting is not tantamount to gambling, so we advocate betting with skill, measure, and precision. Don't leave everything up to luck. Let's get to it. 1. Manage your bankroll like a pro. First things first, manage your bankroll. It's integral that, as a sports bettor, you decide how much money you're going to dedicate towards betting on sports. Of course, this depends on your individual financial situation. It's never wise to bet money that you can't afford to lose. Now that you've established a bankroll, decide on unit size. We recommend that beginner bettors stake 1 to 5% of their bankroll on every bet they make. This is undoubtedly the crucial first step in becoming a more successful sport bettor. 2. Know your risk tolerance and betting style. What's your betting style? Do you like the thrill of betting on long shots or the steady gains of betting on favorites? Understanding your risk tolerance and preferred betting style helps you craft a winning strategy. The sooner you decide which types of bets you prefer making, the sooner you can perfect your strategy and start winning. Some bettors are drawn to the thrill of betting on major underdogs or unlikely outcomes, chasing the biggest payouts by taking on the longest odds. These individuals often enjoy crafting large parlays or placing bets on high-risk scenarios, like predicting an upset where the Browns beat the Patriots on a Monday night. On the other hand, some prefer the steadier approach of betting on favorites, opting for smaller, more consistent wins by sticking to bets with shorter odds. While the payouts are less dramatic, these bettors have a higher likelihood of winning more frequently. There are also those who adopt a strategic, long-term perspective, focusing on futures bets that consider the potential of players or teams over time. These bettors are willing to invest their time and bankroll in forecasting season-long outcomes or player performances. Your betting style might involve placing occasional, well-considered bets once a week, or actively engaging in live betting, making multiple wagers each day, even multiple bets on the same event. These betting styles are not mutually exclusive. Experienced bettors, often referred to as sharps, engage in a wide range of wagers, balancing both high-risk and safer bets depending on the situation. However, if you're looking to sharpen your skills quickly, focusing on mastering one specific type of bet can be a smart strategy. Third, set realistic expectations. The truth is, even the best bettors don't win every time. A great bettor wins about 54% of the time, and only the best hit around 60%. Don't expect instant success. Be patient and realistic with your goals. Wanting to achieve these numbers at the jump or even over an extended period of time is a tall order. We can't stress this point enough. Even if you win your first 10 bets, the law of averages suggests that, unfortunately, you'll come crashing back to the earth at some point. Knowing this and setting realistic expectations can help prevent you from doing anything rash. Patience and perseverance. The long game is where it's at. 4. Keep a betting log. This strategy might seem unsexy, but it's nevertheless incredibly important. It isn't fun to revisit losses, but if you do, you might prevent yourself from making the same types of mistakes twice. Sometimes, you'll lose bets even if you've done everything right. Other times, you knew you were reaching, but made a bet anyway. Correcting misguided reasoning will benefit your bets in the long run. An occasional retrospective on your successes and failures will doubtless provide a long-term boost to your bankroll. 5. Bet with your head, not your heart. Love your team? That's great, but don't let your loyalty cloud your judgment. The majority of sports bettors began betting because they were sports fans. If this applies to you, we'd recommend abstaining on betting on any event related to your favorite team. Loyalty can cloud our judgment, and we recommend being rational and measured in your sports betting. Bias can affect us in both conscious and unconscious ways. Stay objective and avoid betting on games involving your favorite team. 6. Avoid sunk cost fallacy. For this tip, we're going to borrow a standard term from behavioral economics. The sunk cost fallacy means that the more time or money one invests in something, that harder it becomes to abandon. This encompasses everything from business investment to a bad relationship. People engaging in the sunk cost fallacy will throw more money at a project or venture that's doomed just because they've invested so much time in it already. They simply don't know when to cut their losses. This applies to sports betting just as much as it pertains to investments. If you're having a bad day, cut your losses. And whatever you do, don't keep upping the size of your bankroll to cover a nasty losing streak. 7th, bet on one sport. As Warren Buffett says, invest in what you know. The same applies to sports betting. If you're new to sports betting, it's worth it to stick to the one sport you know the most about. You'll already be ahead in the methods you need to get an edge in over the bookmakers, just based on your pre-existing knowledge of how the game is played. You'll already know how to evaluate players and teams, and where to gather information about the sport. This is integral to finding the smartest wagers. 8. Line shop. Finding the best odds possible is guaranteed to have a significant positive effect on your sports betting ROI. Line shopping is the closest thing to a foolproof, sure-thing strategy in sports betting. It's guaranteed to net you bigger profits and long-term success in sports betting. The sooner you start doing it, the better. Before we reveal the last 2 betting tips, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more videos. 9. Hedge your bets. When it's appropriate. At its core, hedging is a risk management technique that can be applied to sports betting. It's a way to either reduce your bankroll exposure or lock in a profit on bets. Hedging is complicated and beyond the scope of this quick strategy guide, but every hedge you make will be done by betting on a result that's different than your original wager. 10th, connect with the betting community. In the age of the internet, getting involved in the sports betting community has never been easier. Join sports betting forums, peruse sportsbook-related subreddits, and talk to anyone you know in real life who may be keen on sports betting. Not only will you become more accustomed to sports betting lingo, but you can also exchange sports betting strategies with your friends. As we've mentioned, becoming a successful sports bettor takes time. As you develop more in-depth knowledge and comfort within the sports betting world, you'll start to see a more significant ROI. Thank you for watching and good luck.